Hey guys, remember I told you I was going to show you how to make a Magnum? I ain't feeling that well today. So basically what you're going to need is cardboard. You're going to need some cardboard, a knife, pencil for like to sketch out all your like corners and everything to cut it out with, some wooden dowels, and a hot glue gun. And a hot glue gun, which I have. And some sandpaper. Or some sanding utensil. So, now what you're going to do is you're going to sketch out something that looks like this. I'm trying not to power up the whole thing. Looks kind of like that. So I sketched this out on the cardboard. And then I took this and did it 4 times. I did 4 times. So then what happened was I got like this. It's not all put straight together. So then you get that. The 2 middle ones though, I've cut in too short. So those lines and that crease in the middle is because of me not being able to actually like what I had to do was I had to cut out another small square to make it same size as this, the normal one. And then you label them top, bottom, middle, middle. And then what you want to do though, if you notice, the real Magnum has like more of a grip. So I didn't want to cut out a whole nother thing because the whole top is supposed to be like this small. So that thin. So I cut out these little layers that go right on the Magnum. See? It's a whole extra layer. So the bottom that you will be holding is like 6 layers, like this all together. See? But it's not even glued yet. And then you still have the wooden dowel for your barrel, so it's gonna kind of be like this. Yeah, so now that I have the hot glue gun ready, I'll show you how to glue it. Oh, and you gotta watch out because hot glue guns will burn your finger. Yeah, figure that out. Ouch. Once again, burn my finger. Alright, so then what you're going to do is then you place it exactly on, but you have to think fast because you can't like, you can't move it or anything else. You're going to have to take a knife then and split it once you put it on and everything is said and done, because then it's not going to come off. And if you do, then it's going to, if it does come off, it's going to take forever to make it come off. Alright, so I have the handle part glued on to the first layer. So you should have something that looks a little like this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the top layer that we just glued and then put glue all over the back for this. And then you're going to take your middle layer and put it on like so. So I'm going to glue that. And then you just keep on going so on and so forth until you're done. There. Like so. 2 layers. And if you hear this, ow, if you hear this crackling, That means that there's some like dried up glue in the middle, but it should still be fine if you don't feel fine about it. Just take some glue and do this on the top. Just like that. And then so you're just going to take your next middle layer, do the exact same thing, and take your bottom layer, do the exact same thing once again, and then take your bottom grip layer and put on how you feel like it fits. So we'll do that next. So now what we do is we take it and we once again put it back. There. Now we got 3 on. And then we got our 4th layer on, which is the bottom. So now, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take your bottom grip layer and then put it on this. Crap. And once you run out of glue, then you're really in trouble. Ah, this is hurting my finger. Oh, God, burn myself. Oh, God, that hurts. Yeah, I kind of put some hot glue that just came out of there, like right on my finger. Yeah. Ow. So, now I'm going to let it dry for a minute. So that way it can hurry up and get hardened before I screw it up. No, dear God. Well, this is what it should look like once you have your whole grip and everything done. Should have 4 layers for your actual gun part, and then 6 layers for the bottom part, because you cut the whole, like, this stuff, you cut this all out as one, and you cut these, just 2 of these, because of the outer grips. So therefore it makes it 6 and 4. So you would make it kind of like this. And then part 2 will show how to make the that revolver type wheel thing that goes right there. It holds all the ammunition, but it's not going to be able to spin or nothing. And I'm going to show you how to put the barrels on with sights and a trigger and some sort of like cocking device thing. I don't know what it's called. So that's what I have done so far.